On Saturday night, the Taylor football team took on Saint Xavier here at Turner Stadium, and this guy right here electrified the Turner Stadium crowd not once, but twice in a 5-minute span during the third quarter. His name is Tyler Gerig, and he is this week's TU Athlete of the Week. So, Tyler, let's go to the third quarter. First drive of that quarter for Saint X. They drive all the way down the field, right back here behind us to the 4-yard line. They call timeout before 4th and goal. What is said on the sidelines with you and the rest of the defense?
So yeah, we had talked about that situation kind of all week and the formation they might get in. We saw them get all bunched together, and we thought they'd run a QB sneak or something to that degree. So we were prepared for it. We kind of brought everyone in to jam up the middle, and it ended up working out well for us.
So after the timeout, they come back in that same formation. What's kind of keying off in your head when you see them come out in the same formation that they just called, or same formation they'd called before the timeout?
Yeah, I think it just was pretty clear they knew what they wanted to do, and that kind of made it even more clear to us that this was their game plan, this is what they were going to do, so we knew all out that we could just go for it.
They bring the linebacker in as a tailback. There's a handoff there between he and the quarterback. Then there's a big scrum down there near the line of scrimmage. How does the ball end up in your hands, and then you take off to the end zone?
Yeah, so I saw it come out, and I was trying to point and yell at everyone, fumble, fumble, and then I realized that I could get to it, and I guess I didn't even plan on picking it up at first, but since it was 4th down, there's no reason not to pick it up. So yeah, it kind of scooted out to me, and I grabbed it, and then TJ Swore actually made a great block for about 30 yards up the sideline to allow me to score.
To get loose there and to let TJ get that block, you have to high step through the quarterback trying to make the tackle. When you got past him, you just saw green in front of you. How special is that?
Yeah, I mean, that's a feeling that you can't really put into words a lot of times. Just when you see that, especially as a defensive player, it's something you enjoy all the way up the sideline, especially going up the other team's sideline. It's a lot of fun.
So we go a couple more drives. The defense comes right back out. You guys get an interception, leads to another touchdown, and then you come back out onto the field for a punt, and it gets kicked. It gets punted to you, and then the ball gets kicked to you by one of the gunners. What is that like when you see the ball get kicked to you instead of getting down like it normally would?
Yeah. So actually, this is something my dad has been teaching my brother and I since we were about 5 years old. He always said if they touch it and don't pick it up, there's no risk. Just grab the ball and go for it. So I've been waiting my whole life, actually, because my dad always talks about this. So actually being back there with my brother, I think we both recognized the opportunity, which was pretty cool. So yeah, I picked it up, and then I got a lot of good blocks up the sideline. People realized what was going on. And then, yeah, I was able to get in the end zone, and my brother was there the whole way, blocking the last guy, which was pretty cool to be with him.
When you got to the end zone and realized that it was 84, your younger brother Grant there, did that make it even more fun? Obviously, it's a big moment. You guys had made it a one-score game at that point with the touchdown, but to know that he had kind of was back there with you when the ball got kicked to you, and then he's there in the end zone with you as well.
Yeah, it was pretty cool to realize because you don't really know who's blocking on which play. But when I got up and he was right there, that was a pretty special moment. And he actually, on my first punt return of the game, made a great block too. So just to be able to play with him and share a little bit of success with him, it was something awesome.
Well, Tyler, congrats on a job well done. Good luck this weekend at Siena Heights. Then good luck here in a couple weeks when Marion comes to town for homecoming.
Thank you very much.
That is Tyler Gerig, this week's TU Athlete of the Week. To stay up to date with everything Taylor football, just log on to athletics.taylor.edu.